why aggregate formula is better than normal formula or subtotal formula. As you can recap that if you look at the subtotal has got 22 formulae you can directly apply, or if you take aggregate where you can apply and extend its formula to 19 different formula or values you can easily find out using single formula. Let's do it. Why it is so big deal to use aggregate, and we're going to compare with the subtotal also, and then normal way also as well. It has all three has its unique purposes, and after the video you'll get to know that you can probably use subtotal or aggregate depending upon your situation. So this is my data set here, and this is accessories is a type, and then you have a value. In the value in between, if you have an error, you will not be able to find out any calculation. For example, I'm trying to find out average. It gives an error. If I remove this error, so probably it will work, and if I remove this error, it works, right? So similarly, if I undo it, so if any error is there, the formula will not work. Same goes for subtotal as well. For example, subtotal, and then you have, as I said, that it has 22 highest number of expression you can create. And let's say we'll take an example of average, and then it gives the array. So in the array, I'm going to keep this, and again it gives the error. If I remove this one, and probably it works, right? If I keep any text or any error or any text or any error, it will not work. So instead of that, you can use aggregate, which is far better than subtotal and normal way. You can just put the aggregate, and it has 19 expressions, mainly percentile, quartile, large, all that we can find out. Let's go to average. So this is an additional part, right? So 7 different things you can do. Ignore nested subtotal, ignore hidden rows, ignore error, and ignore hidden rows, error values, nested subtotal, and all that. Ignore nothing, ignore hidden rows, all that errors, and then all that, right? So for example, in our case, we can probably select 3 or 6, right? Let me go ahead and select 3 because that ignores the hidden rows also as well. And then I'm going to select the array. Now you see that the values are coming, right? So it is exactly calculated the average also as well. Like, and also have a freedom if I wanted to find out median, right? Median also you can find it out, right? Usually you will not find that median formula. For example, medium also you can find it out. But in subtotal, okay, let's say that in subtotal, what options you have? You don't have that median here, right? So the max you have that variation and average, count a, max, and all that, right? So aggregate also has useful formula for a statistician called median also as well. You can find it out. If you need to somehow use this subtotal, and then probably what you need to do is you need to ensure that the value does not contain any error. In such cases, all three way it will work: normal, subtotal, aggregate. But only in aggregate you can create a logic and you can skip that error also as well. I hope you find it useful. Please do like, share, comment, and you have a wonderful day.